Hi, my name is Signa from yourlovewins.com. Welcome to my interview with Joshua Hayward of True Life Training. To introduce Joshua, I'd like to read a quote from his website. Since 2009, Joshua Hayward has dedicated himself to personal transformation and peak performance. He's affected thousands of people's lives around the globe and is continually contributing and making a difference in the world. Through his breakthrough seminars, courses, and programs, he helps people discover their dream and empowers them with the tools to make it a reality. Joshua, welcome to the interview.
Hey, Signa. How you doing?
Excellent. Maybe you could start off by just introducing yourself a little bit.
Okay, well, like you said, since 2009, I've been on this whole journey, personal development, really investing in myself and really transforming my life from where I used to be and just creating an extraordinary life in all aspects, spiritually, physically, materialistically, whatever, you name it. I've transformed my life, and now I've started a training company, True Life Training, where I get to help other people. I really get to inspire people to discover their dream in life, and then I empower them with the tools to make it a reality.
So what did you do before you started training others to become successful and reach their full potential?
Well, about 5 years ago, I had a job. I was working for someone else, working really hard for somebody else to make a bunch of money, and basically I got taken advantage of. And I was in a job, I was loyal to the company, I worked extremely hard and put in extra hours when they needed it, but I was never appreciated for it or thanked for it, and on many occasions I got yelled at for helping them out. And so eventually through that whole job experience and everything, I realized, you know what, I don't want to work for anybody else. I want to work for myself. I don't want to be stuck at a job for the rest of my life. I really want to do what I want to do and have the freedom to do that. So during that time at the job, I started investing in real estate. So I started a company buying properties, renting them out, and making monthly rental income, as well as brokering deals between other investors and flip projects. I did that on the side for a while. Eventually, I quit my job at the construction company where I was before, and I started my own construction business doing residential renovations. And so I had these two businesses going and making quite a bit of money, and I was my own boss. I had the freedom to do what I wanted, and it was fantastic, but I didn't really love it. I was making great money and I had freedom, but I didn't love doing construction and I didn't love real estate. I just liked what it provided me to do with the money. So I went on this whole journey of personal development and business development and really found what I was passionate about. Traveled all across North America for about a year, just literally doing course after course after course after course with the greatest speakers, teachers, trainers, and thinkers in the world. And it just totally transformed my life, my reality, everything. And I came to a new place in my life where it's like, holy smokes, I've learned so much and transformed my life. I can help a lot of other people do the same thing. At that point in 2009, I decided, you know what, I need to start a training company. I need to start teaching people and helping people with all the tools and information that I've learned. And so now I've been doing that for over a year, and it's absolutely fantastic. But I started off, I'm just a regular guy from a small town out on the east coast of Canada is where I grew up most of the time, and that's kind of where I started.
That's awesome. So what services do you provide with your company, True Life Training?
Well, True Life Training, it's mostly a training business where I'm on a stage in front of 100, 200, 1,000 people or more, and I'm really doing hands-on training. So I'm speaking from the stage and really with great content, helping people realize things. And then it's also very hands-on, experiential learning with accelerated learning techniques. Because I find speakers that just get on the stage and they show up and they talk for an hour and then they leave, participants generally only remember one or two things from that experience and that speaker. And so where it's a training style, it's a really cool environment set up where it's very interactive. It's back and forth with the audience. Participants get the opportunity to work with partners and in groups and go through different processes and exercises so that they're actually getting to do what I'm teaching, so that they actually learn it, they get to actually experience it. So that's the main focus of the training business. I also do one-on-one coaching. I take on usually only 3 clients at a time because it's not profitable when I could be on the stage to be spending time one-on-one, but it's something I love to do that for people that are committed to really take their lives to the next level and accelerate to the next level. It's something that I do for a couple clients. I'm also working on a program right now that's going to be like a mastermind call where I'll have 10 to 12 people on a call. We'll do 1 call a week, and it's just basically me speaking and teaching, and then people within that call working with a partner and having an accountability partner for the homework during the week to really help people get to the next level. And I also do speaking engagements, like if another group or company wants to bring me in as a speaker and trainer, then I'll certainly go and do that as well.
Well, it sounds like you have a lot of different options for people at different stages in their development. And how can people find out more about your programs and get in touch with you?
Well, first and foremost would be to go to the website, which is www.truelifetraining.com. And on there's a whole bunch of information about all the different courses and camps and seminars that I offer, as well as a page about booking me as a speaker or trainer, and also a page about the one-on-one coaching that I have. And then there's basic information on there. For any more information on the contact page on the website, then there's emails that you can email someone to get more specific information on what you're looking for.
Okay, great. Thanks. So you have a lot of energy and you're just a really inspiring person, and I'm wondering who your top 3 mentors or teachers have been who've inspired you to become the person you are.
That's a really good question. Honestly, my number 1 inspiration would have to be myself, because I know where I've been. I am young, but I've been through a lot of crap in my life, and I've just realized that I want something more, something better, and so I just started taking action to go towards that. But more, to answer your question a little better, mentors that I have, number 1 would be Karen Hoyos. You can check her out at KarenHoyosInternational.com. She is absolutely fantastic, amazing lady. She lives in New York, and I would describe her as the Tony Robbins in the Spanish market. She's absolutely fantastic. I've been working with her for quite a while now, and she really kicks me in the butt to accelerate to the next level and holds me accountable to my goals and really gets me to go where I want to go, as well as mentors me with all the tips and tools to growing a training business, really being effective on the stage, and she's just absolutely fantastic. Another mentor or teacher of mine that's been absolutely key would be Larry Gilman. You can look him up on Google. Larry has helped me to be more authentic on the stage, because being in the speaking industry, it sometimes you get in this story that you tell the same story all the time, and sometimes it eventually just becomes a story. And so he's helped me to really be authentic to myself, really always come from my heart and be present in every single situation, not to go over the top trying to make something interesting, and just really be myself and be okay with being myself. And because I have this image that I'm this young, crazy, successful, super happy all the time guy, which I am, but that sometimes I feel like I always need to be my image. And Larry has helped me realize that I don't, that it's okay to have down days and be myself and not be perfect. And so that was a huge lesson for me, because I'm a perfectionist and I like being perfect. So working with Larry was absolutely fantastic, just to be okay with being myself and not being perfect.
So how long did it take you to get good at training others to find their passion and to follow it?
I don't know. I just started. People started asking me about, Josh, you're really successful. You love what you do. You're always happy all the time. How do you do it? And I don't know. It's just something that I've always been good at, was inspiring other people and challenging other people to challenge themselves and really get them to think outside of their comfort zones and start doing things in a different way, start thinking in a different way, and opening up blocks for other people. And then when I started to focus on it more specifically, it's like the last 5 years of my life has been inspiring people and helping people do what they love. And so when I started doing it as a business, it just kind of went naturally. And now I'm always getting better at helping other people find what they're passionate about and everything. Like I'm a lifelong learner. I'm going to be learning for the rest of my life. And every day that goes by, every year that goes by, I'm going to be getting better at people find what they're passionate about. But it's not that hard. You just got to know the right questions to ask, and really, because most people don't ask the right questions. They don't ask questions. They don't ask themselves questions. And so when I'm there to ask the right questions and start opening other things up for people, then it starts to flow, and it just happens naturally for people to find what they truly love.
And what do you find the most difficult part about training others to find what they love to do and to follow that?
The number one thing is people's blocks. We all have these blocks in our mind and in our life that sometimes we don't even know are there. And so that's from how we were programmed as a child, from what our parents taught us, what we saw in the media, certain incidences that happened to us when we were a kid that programmed us to think and act a certain way or to believe a certain thing that may or may not be true. And so these blocks, or generally it's fear, and people get comfortable in a certain situation at a job where they feel they have security and they can pay their bills and stuff, and they forget to live for themselves and have fun and do what they're passionate about, or to quit their job and go to another job that they would love because of fear. They think there's something there that isn't.